Hey, hey. Where am I?
What's your lunch
Hey,
like,
who
yo?
just
Anybody got
touched
a
me?
torch?
I can't see
Who
anything.
touched me?
Ow.
Sorry, guys. I thought we were done. Let me find the lever here.
Stepped on my foot.
Ow.
Everyone, is that you?
You're supposed to be finding the light switch.
I hope this is the lever. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Run.
Hey.
Ah, glorious
wait.
sunlight.
Wait, where are
Where
we?
the shopping district go? Isn't where I left my house.
I don't have wings anymore.
I don't have anything.
Why am I naked?
It looks like a one-way switch. I don't think there's any go with that, guys.
Oh no, Fort, what happened?
Um,
I got
Oh,
rooms.
okay.
All my items are gone. All my items are gone.
so mine.
Mine too.
Oh man.
Well, I guess we need to start over.
Oh, well.
Here we go again.
So, everybody, welcome to CentriCraft Season 2. My name is Amadorn, and I'm going to go around here, and we're going to introduce everybody.
Oh, hi. I'm Recoded Zaphod.
I'm Josh the Nerd.
I'm Cake Man.
I'm Fort.
Mr. Happy Dream.
I'm Alpha Libre.
And this is Intent, who is having some voice difficulties this morning, so... and he's taking a hole.
He's burying.
And I am HelixWave.
We also have going to be joining us later Jeremiah. We have Airlies and Raging Donut who will be joining us as well. So thank you, and hope you enjoy the series.
Hello, I'm Recoded Zaphod, and as you probably gathered from the intro clip which should have just played, this is Season 2 of CentriCraft. We've updated to a new world, and it's in the 1.14 release. I've started playing already a little bit, and I was streaming that, so I think it might still be up as a replay on Mixer if you want to watch the stream back, but I'm going to run through the stuff I did in this episode anyway, so don't worry if you don't want to do that. I'm likely to be streaming again probably next weekend, so if you like watching streams, then keep an eye out for that. I'll probably post on my Twitter before I go live to let everyone know. So I've started a little bamboo farm here because there wasn't that much around. So I grabbed a few bits and cleared out an area and started putting some bamboo down. And it is growing very, very fast. You can see some of these get very tall very quickly, and I've been harvesting this a lot. You might be able to tell where this is relative to the spawn. So if I just come out this way, should be able to see these plains over here, and just over that way is our initial spawn point. So yeah, we're trying to be a bit closer this season, because last season we ended up really spread out, and it was almost like everyone being on a single player world with a communal shopping district rather than sort of playing together. So hopefully this will encourage us to do stuff together or builds nearer each other. So yeah, I'm out here. I think there's a few people nearish me. I think that way is Josh, possibly Josh the Nerd. I know Amadorn's down there somewhere and Fort's well over that way. So yeah, I think we're gonna have our shopping district in this area. But yeah, I've started doing some stuff already, like I said, in the stream. One of the things I managed to do is I managed to get a zombie villager and cure him. And he's down here. And then actually since the stream, another zombie villager showed up. So I can show you me finding this one. I just found another zombie villager wandering around, and I've managed to trap him in a hole, just like the other one. So now, hopefully, I should be able to, if I've got some blocks. I'm gonna block him in from most sides, and yeah, I'm going to need to get in fairly close. Right. And then I think I've still got my curing kit over here from the first one, if you saw me do that on the stream. And I actually got given a couple of extra golden apples by oh, let's take care of him first. By Cake Man, which was great. So yeah, now I'm gonna have 2. Hopefully I can put them together in a container up here and start a villager breeder. Okay, so I think so he's starting to heal, and I want to protect him, so I'm gonna do that and make sure no zombies come close until he heals. So here's this zombie villager who's now cured. I think he's a cartographer. I haven't actually been able to trade. Can I get in close enough to why? Oh, it's 18 down to 12. I thought it was 10 up to 12. Yeah, so I think curing him gives me a reduction on the price. Oh, and I can buy empty maps. That's kind of useful. Can you go? Oh, no. Don't run away. I'm not able to keep you safe if you run away. This could be an issue. I didn't think about this. I'm going to make a boat really quickly. So this is where I've started my mine. So the entrance to my mine is going to be my base, more or less. Let's try and get this like this, and then okay. Hopefully, I can get him to wander into the boat. You have to wander into the boat. He seems to be pathing into the bamboo. I found like the mobs around here, the zombies and skeletons, seem to do that a bit as well. Where are you going? Why are you in the water? Oh, he's trying to get to his cartography table, which is my cartography table, I guess. You gonna wander into the boat, please? Yes. Okay. That's worth knowing. He was wandering towards this. Right. I'm gonna put this villager somewhere safe. So I think I'm gonna build a little cove in the side of this mountain here. I do plan to set up a villager breeder over here, but I haven't, protected it yet. So I'm gonna put him in the side of this wall. Let's get out of this, and let's armor back up. So I've done a little bit of mining and a little bit of crafting, and I've built a little farm on the top there. So I've got some crops going, and here he is in a nice little protected box, and I've put some lighting in there with him. I don't think drowned can spawn in 1 high bits of water, so he should be fine in there. Like I said, I do need to sort of cordon off this area down here so I can start my villager breeder, because now I've got 2 villagers. That's something I can start on. So I think that's going to be one of the tasks for this episode. Something else I decided to do is map out my area. So I'm just over here, and I've sort of claimed this bit of jungle edge here, and obviously this bit here I'm using. So I'm going to probably stay around here. But these maps I've actually locked, which is the thing you can do now. If you put a bit of glass in there with a map, it will lock it in its current state, which means these maps will never change now. So I've got a sort of preserved picture of how the world was when I first got here. You can see just up here there's a village which I intend to go to at some point, probably protect that as well so it can't get raided and all the villagers killed. I do need to check out if any of them have good trades. So spawn is down here-ish, I think. And then I'm, just up here, as you can see. And we've got quite a nice little area here. My plan is to put in some sort of tree houses in these jungle trees, sort of inspired by Forest Moon of Endor from Star Wars. That will probably be what I'm going for. It probably won't work like that, and I'll end up making it into something else. But yeah, I've got trees, and I want to do tree houses and bridges between them, stuff like that. That's my plan for them. Oh yeah, this is my curing kit for my zombie villagers, and it's becoming nighttime, so I might need to sleep soon. But yeah, just up here I've got a bit of a farm going, and down the bottom of my mine I've got a nether portal. I haven't actually got any diamonds yet, so I had to do the lava bucketing water to solidify it into the right place to get my nether portal. So yeah, that was how I managed to get the potions to cure the zombies. Is I've been to the nether and killed off a couple of blazes. So yeah, quite a few things happened on stream, and hopefully I'll get a bit more done in this episode. Right, I thought I'd bring you back in because I've found my first diamonds. I was just widening this staircase. Well, making it higher actually, or lower, depending how you want to. Widening it vertically. Anyway, and I just dug past this, which is the first diamonds I found. Although, oh yeah, it might just be one. Nope, there's multiple here. Okay, that's 3. And is it just the 3? 4? Is it 4 of them? Okay, well that's enough for a diamond pickaxe, which is... no, 5. That's enough for a diamond pickaxe and an enchanting table. Where did... Hey! There's the advancement. I didn't actually see where that dropped. Wonderful. Alright, so having found those diamonds, I mined up a little bit of obsidian. And now... oh, have a view right. I can make a enchanting table. So let's do that. And we've got that. Hey, so now I just need to find somewhere to put it down. And ideally get a whole load of books to make into bookcases as well. Alright, so I've done some mining, and I've done a quick little bit of building just out here. So I've put up a wall and spammed torches everywhere, and I've released my villagers into this area. I did have to quickly remove some of the vines from up there, because one of them, I think I saw him climbing up them and then taking fall damage, falling off of them. So yeah, I don't know, I might need to put some string in there, stop the vines growing down so they can't stop trying to climb up. But I've got some bread here, and I'm going to try... oh, Fort's been fighting some ghasts. Do they not want the bread? Where are you going? Here, take some food. I'm gonna try and breed them fairly humanely. I've got a sort of big area to wander around in. Okay, so I've been trying to get these guys to mate, and I did have it at one point. They're getting hearts, but I hadn't put the beds in. So I plopped a whole load of beds in here, inside a building, and I'm just trying to do this nice and humanely, give them a nice open area, well lit, and now they don't want to breed for some reason. I don't know if... can I drop some on each of them? See if that's it. It might be because they're trying to path to where they thought their workstations were, which is over there, which I have now removed them. Because of course the blast furnace, I think, is this guy's workstation. And then this guy's is the cartography table. But I haven't actually traded with them, so I ought to be able to change them if I want to. But honestly, I think I just want to get them breeding. So I think the best thing for this is to get them into a 1x1 hole if I can manage it. So yeah, I guess I'm going to just take this back up. Oh, hang on. This could be it. Come on. Hey! I've got a little jungle villager. And he looks like he doesn't have a profession. Okay, so I think it was a timing issue. Although I have a feeling that when they are trying to path around, they aren't able to breed. So, let's try and fix this hole. There we go. And I think I'm going to try and release them again. Make sure I get the right box. There we go. So not far over from my base, with my sort of villager area going on, is something else I've helped a little bit. And this is mainly due to Alpha Libre. This is, yeah, his stuff. I went and got the nether wart and contributed with sort of this patch, and I put some sugarcane in, and the bamboo was already going by the time I got here. I think I contributed all of the potatoes, or at least like the starter potatoes to get the rest going. I don't know if they might have had some others as well for that. And then we've got some animals here as well. I've brought over some pigs and chickens to try and fill out the... oh, got an extra one then. Hey. Fill out the animals a little bit. Just have sheep. And I dragged over a couple of cows, which I found over there earlier and was already starting to breed up. Because basically, I want lots of leather, and I've been using my sugarcane to make some books, so we can get some bookcases going. And this is actually Alpha Libre's enchanting table. I've still got mine in my base, but I figured I might as well put the bookcases, the first set of bookcases I get, around a community enchanter. Just sort of makes sense. I can use it, other people can use it. Just becomes a lot easier that way. So yeah, we've got this sort of community garden area. So, you know, you can come in, harvest some crops as long as you replant them. So yeah, I think this is all wheat and potatoes at the moment. So we're still waiting for someone to find some carrots or beets, put those in. I imagine people will come here to grab any crop that they don't already have once we get them all here. But yeah, a little bit of a project. I put in a cactus as well, although I'm not sure we really need it. And particularly, it's always annoying to harvest cactus because you end up standing on the cactus and then taking damage. Ow. So yeah, cactus is one which is much better to have it done automatically. But yeah, for the rest of this, got a nice little community area, and we can go along and harvest and then replant everything. Alright, so I've got these villagers breeding now, and they seem to be getting on quite a lot. There's quite a few of them now. So I've just put in a second floor to this house and just filled it with beds. So hopefully there'll be a lot more villagers. I've been throwing bread at them when I can. So yeah, you can see they're sort of growing up. And I gave their house a little bit of decoration. Not loads, because I think in the grand scheme of things this is going to be a temporary sort of house. And eventually either these guys are all going to end up in an iron farm or a trading hall. Or if they're going to hang around here, they'll end up in my actual sort of base, which I'm planning to have at the top of the trees, which would certainly protect them from things. Providing they don't fall off, that is. But yeah, I've got quite a few of these now. I think only the first two actually have professions. So I don't... And they haven't lost those professions. So I think because they aren't able to get to where they think their workstation is, I think they've retained their professions rather than losing them. I think if I let them go over there and they discovered there wasn't their workstation, I think they'd probably become unemployed again. But for now, that's not the hugest of issues. Let's see, are these two about to produce another baby villager? Yes, they are. Wonderful. I feel like if I want to keep these guys and put them up in the trees, I'll probably want to give them names. But, oh, firstly, I don't have any name tags yet. And secondly, if I give them names too early, I'll get a bit too attached to them, and I won't want to send them off if they need to work in an iron farm or a trading hall. So that's going to be all from me for this episode. As always, I'd love to hear any feedback from you in the comments down below the video. I've been Recoded Zaphod, and thanks for watching.